I've been in this industry 11 years. So I started to teach first aid 11 years, and the motivation was about maybe 15 or 16 years ago. One of my friends fainted right next to me. I didn't know what to do. And at the time, of course, I wasn't first aid instructor. So, but I realized that, wow, this is really important skills. I want to know what to do in case of emergency next time. So later on, maybe 3 or 4 years later, I got to actually take first aid class. And after that, I just took a training to become a first aid, instructor. And then after that, I have enjoyed teaching first aid since then. When they finished training, they actually have said, this is really important, valuable skills. I'm really glad I took this course. Of course, like I'm teaching level 2 most of the time. Level 2 is not basic first aid class, so of course they have to, make lots of efforts and do homework. But at the end, they are very happy that they took the course. So, that's why actually motivates me to teach first aid, because it gives me joy at the end of the day. I would say I'm an instructor who cares. Yeah, so if, some students have challenges, in class, then I actually offer, okay, you're not alone. You're not going through by yourself alone. I'll be there for you. So please see me, talk to me. And then, so we actually have discussion. Even yesterday, after class, one student came up to me and say, Lucy, English is my not first language. And then I said, mine either. But, I'm doing this. And then you just make efforts. Just do your best. And actually, he's a good student, but he said he wants to be better. He wants to be really successful at the end of, day. So I say, I'll be there for you. So we will have, actually he opened the dialogue. So I say, really, I'm very proud of you, because not many people actually come up to instructor and say, hey, I need help. You know what I mean? So that takes lots of courage. So I said, no problem. Actually, he'll be fine. If he has that positive attitude, I think he'll be fine. But of course, I'll help him. So there was one student who was taking, of course, first aid class for work, and she said, Lucy, I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't be able to keep my job if I don't have this certificate this week. And it was lots of pressure on me, actually. And then we had a chat, and I said, then you should take it a little bit more seriously. You should make more efforts. And I helped her after class, several times. And we had chat, discussion how we can help her better, And then, at the end of the weekend, she passed, and she was really happy that she could, keep a job. I was actually happy too for her. And then she said, Lucy, you changed my life. That's what she said. So I was so surprised. Somebody said, I changed my life. And it gave me so much joy. And then she said, your kindness, it'll stay with me such a long time. And actually, I want to give that kindness to other people. And then so I said, what would you do? And she said, I heard you guys have volunteer group. I want to join volunteer group, and then I want to help others like you did to me. I was so touched. One time, I think it was last year, 80% of my students, they had language barriers. And then, of course, as an instructor, I try my best to help them out. And but on Thursday, so the day before assessment, I've noticed they are not getting it. So I was so worried that also I feel like I should share this with my student honestly, so that they know where they are. So I was very honest, guys. It doesn't happen in my class very often, but this week probably some of you guys won't make it. And they're like, okay, and they left on Friday during assessment. They were doing so well, I couldn't even recognize who they were. So, and I asked, so everybody passed. So I asked one gentleman, what happened to you overnight? And he said, because you're so honest with us, and then you said, you may not make it this week. And they, a little bit of stress too. And he said, overnight in his dream, he was practicing skills, basically. And then, so everybody's flying, everybody did amazing jobs, and everybody passed. But the thing is, the lesson from the story is determination. And also, I need to be very honest with my students, okay? And then just do my best so that they can do their best, so that we can have good results. My motivation every day is, if you are healthy enough to come to work, mentally, emotionally, physically, that's a good day. You know what I mean? Some people cannot even get up because something happened to them, So you are able to come to work, and then you're trying to help our students. And then, as I mentioned before, there are wonderful moments past 11 years in my career. So I try to remember wonderful moments. And then there's one story. After 2 years, I taught first aid. After class, one lady, actually, the local lady, maybe in her 60s, came up to me and say, Lucy, it seems like you are not from here. And it seems like your English is not your first language. But you're making us laugh, help us learn. And I'm so proud of you. She was holding my hand. And she said, I'm so proud of you. Keep it up, Lucy. And then I remember those moments. It was 9 years ago. I still remember. And also, lots of thank you cards from students. I keep them all. So whenever I have less good day, I look at them. Okay? And then, it makes me so happy whenever I look at them. First aid is like ultimate kindness you can do to any human being. So that's why I feel like at the end of the day, sometimes I feel tired because I'm human too. But at the end of the day, I feel like, you know what, I did something good today. Okay, and then I hope everybody learns first aid and help each other in case of emergency.